Hello and welcome to another episode of the Monstie Overview series for the Monster Hunter World Stories Iceborne mod. As voted by the community, in this episode we will be throwing on our warmest gear to weather the blizzard, for we are about to enter a new ice age with the iceborne wyvern themselves, Velkhana. With a similar body plan to elders such as Kushala Daora, Wanzarumu, and Malzino, Velkhana is most easily recognized by their regal bearing and grace, as well as scales that appear to be carved from frosted metal. But having such beauty does not equate to the monster in question being fragile. This icy siren is able to wield the full wrath of the hoarfrost in a dance of frozen cloak and dagger. Being an elder dragon, and a particularly aloof one at that, hatching and training a Velkhana is one of the most emotionally draining tasks a rider can undertake. As well as this monster seemingly being exclusive to the New World and requiring an extremely high skill ceiling to tame, Velkhana has yet to see widespread use amongst riders of the guild. Handling and raising a Velkhana is not typically considered dangerous, but it is an arduous process, as just being around them can require specialized items or gear to withstand the cold until you've bonded well enough with your Velkhana to become immune to their frozen aura. On top of that, these royal ice wyverns are strongly independent, often leaning into stubbornness for the sake of it. A Velkhana does what it wants, with little thought for their would-be rider, until full kinship between you has been earned through years of dedication. Thankfully, unlike other highly demanding elders such as Lunastra, Velkhana won't ask for you to wait on them hand and foot until such a bond has been achieved. They do best with riders who are willing to give them their space when they ask for it. The main difficulty with this is striking a balance between giving your prospective partner their space and keeping up a committed training and bonding regimen in order to find success with the beast. But again, Velkhana is less likely to attack the prospective rider and more likely to simply fly away, never to be seen again. Unless, of course, you do something to offend them. Success will find you a well-balanced companion, combining their environmental control and dance-like fighting style to protect you in battle while staying clear of your way. Velkhana's frost breath and ability to crystallize the moisture in the air are utilized in numerous ways to benefit both themselves and their allies. Casting frozen flailheads from the sky and creating thick barriers of solid ice to use as both defense and offense, Velkhana is a highly tactical combatant in the field. Even a single rider with a Velkhana is considered invaluable to the guild's military units to be called upon should our home be invaded. The once feared and mysterious elders are now held in the highest regards when considered not only part of our world's ecology, but of essential use in our prolonged survival against nature and man alike. Velkhana even dons themselves in armor of their own making, lending credence to these beliefs in the eyes of many. Of course, as your mentor, I suggest that you take these beliefs as just that. Elders play such a pivotal role in our world they could easily be warriors of their own means and goals, here to keep the balance in check. Whether or not we are a part of that is up to us. It is our responsibility not to lose respect for the elder dragons by dumbing them down to simple tools of war that we can use at our disposal. Anyhow, back to our lesson. Velkhana's ability to summon sturdy blockades and aerial assaults are invaluable tools for both military use and general hunts. Their waves of ice will freeze smaller monsters in their tracks, encasing them for easy consumption, and will slow larger targets and shield both themselves and their allies from blows. Even once Velkhana's blockades begin to crumble and melt away, they can be used as makeshift ledges to initiate mounts from. Due to their more advanced speed in both movement and attack, Velkhana is able to dish out damage faster than most of their elder dragon brethren. With relentless attack chains of AoE field control, as well as precise bites, stabs, and ice blasts, Velkhana barely gives opponents a moment to breathe. This also translates into the Icy Beast being a particularly potent partner against any monster weak to their native element, with targets taking endless barrages of frigid attacks. To add to their toolkit, Velkhana has been sighted not only visiting numerous other ecosystems, but thriving in systems that normally would not be kind to a monster of its element. Whether it be the temperate corals, the blistering desert, or a boiling volcano, Velkhana seems equally at home, with no noticeable weakening in the strength of their ice. If anything, hotter temperatures may actually increase Velkhana's power, as the most potent wild specimens have been come across in the Elder's Recess, though this phenomenon is likely also in part thanks to the great amounts of energy stored in the region. Last but not least, Velkhana can, like any monster, enter a state known simply as a rage state. Aside from the usual increase in attack speed and strength, there are no other known benefits of this state in Velkhana at this time. Considering Velkhana's high damage output, high mobility, and abilities that allow them to fit most builds, they sit firmly in the A tier, as one of the best monsties and elder dragons in the mod. As always, nerfs or buffs in the future patches may alter monstie placements on the tier list. Velkhana has no planned changes, However, no Monsties should be considered immune to balancing tweaks. As for hotkey abilities, Ability 1 is Elemental Attack Boost, unlocked at level 10. This ability temporarily increases your ability to inflict elemental damage upon the enemy monster. This pairs particularly well with an ice weapon, as both the Rider and Velkhana can exploit an enemy's weakness to ice if it is present. Ability 2 is Resuscitate, and also unlocks at level 10. This is a situational ability that increases your evasion and lowers your stamina depletion while you're afflicted with any abnormal statuses, such as poison or elemental blights. And I think that just about covers it for our Frozen Queen. Thank you for watching another episode of Monster Hunter Stories Iceborne Monstie Overview. We hope you enjoyed this look into our Iceborne Wyvern, and let us know who you would like to see next. All Monstie suggestions get placed into a channel poll for you to vote on, so the community can decide who gets covered next. As I'm finishing up this script, Brachydios, suggested by DG, is currently winning the next poll. Thank you for watching this video, and happy hunting! Velkhana's ability to summon sturdy blockades and aerial assaults. This ability temporarily increases